I'm out of it, though. This is reality. I'm on shrooms.
You try shrooms yet?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Alright, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Welcome to another episode of Dad Knows Best Podcast. I am your host, Rob Vega, a.k.a. Robbery, a.k.a. Dad. Before we continue, can you please subscribe, like the video, comment, share with your friends? I'd really appreciate it. We ought really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Back to the show. We got my co-host Ivani in here.
Yeah, we out here. Tuesday, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah, we got a first-timer over here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Majid, call me Chippy Brisk, or Chippy for short.
Hell yeah. That's all right.
What is that? What kind of nickname is that?
It's pretty much like lingo. Like all the homies say Chippy Brisk. It means like a lot of things. Like, you know how you say motherfucker in like a lot of ways?
All right.
Yeah.
So it's like Chippy Brisk. Hey, you want a Chippy Brisk? Like, you want to smoke? Or like, oh, like she's down to Chippy Brisk. Like she's down to fuck.
It's just an all-purpose fucking
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like fuck.
That's like our shit.
Pretty much fuck,
Kind
yeah.
Or shit, yeah, kind of. Yeah. All right. I fuck with it.
Hey,
for sure.
We all got the shit. Everyone got their own little shit.
Yeah. So you want to tell everybody how we know each other?
Fuck, Terracotta Middle School, Mr. Sutton. Remember that fool, Mr.
Oh,
Sutton?
Is that where we met?
dog.
Chicken legs, remember him?
Yeah. Steroids?
Yeah,
I had that fool too.
all 3 years.
That fool called my parents because
For
I was
what?
cussing too much during PE.
Ah.
He called my mom. He's like, hey, you're going to call your mom. I'm like, okay. And I was like, hey. And then she's like, what? And I'm like, my teacher's making me call you. She's like, why? I was like, because I said fucking shit. And then she's like, okay. And then she's like, all right, that's fine. And then I was like, all right, okay, she's done. And then he's like, all right. That was it.
Oh, she didn't even give a fuck?
She didn't even give a fuck. She didn't even tell me when I got home, like, what the fuck are we doing,
The worst teacher
dude?
to discipline. He
Literally.
did not discipline motherfuckers.
I don't even, like...
I would have had your fat ass run a mile.
First of all, I'm just like, why the fuck do grown-ups want to deal with kids like me? Like, that's what you're signing up for when you're going to be a fucking PE teacher, is fucking signing up for a kid that you don't like. A bunch of kids that you don't like.
Especially middle school.
Literally.
Yeah.
Right? So, like I don't want to hate kids. So what I'm going to do is not be a PE teacher.
That's funny.
I don't know. That's just
Hey,
how
but you know, it probably pays good, dog. It ain't that hard.
Does it?
It ain't that hard to
It
be a
pays
PE
good,
teacher.
though?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Do you know that chick with like the blonde chick with the big tits?
I don't know.
And it's like, I always felt like he was fucking her, like in Terracotta.
Oh yeah, I
You know
used to
what
think
I'm
the
talking
same
about?
shit too, dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was that? Who's that? Taylor?
I don't even know her name.
uh,
She goes like LA Fitness in Elsinore.
Oh, she's older.
Now she is, yeah.
she's
Oh,
weird.
like she was a middle schooler. Everybody thought that she was fucking her.
Yeah,
I thought so.
I
Like, she
thought
had-
they had some shit going.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
thought so. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I
fuck?
do remember her.
You know who she is if you saw her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had like I
You
said.
don't want to say her name?
I had.
I don't even know her name. That's the thing. She was.
I don't know the name either. I thought she was like she's a security guard, dog.
Oh,
She was a
yeah.
security guard.
Oh, she was homie though. I liked her.
She's alright.
She liked me.
She was
I
a
don't
bitch.
know. Whatever. I
She
mean, she
probably
liked
party.
me. She probably does. But
Still, dog.
No, yeah. So yeah, middle school. What? Sixth grade? Seventh grade? I'd say seventh grade. Sixth grade.
I
right?
think it was 6th grade, dude.
Yeah.
Because I came to Elsinore April 24th, and I remember because it was like 3 days before my birthday. And then like the first fool I met is, you know that fool Daquan? You remember that fool?
Yeah.
Like I
Like
met
your
that.
homie?
Yeah, like I met this fool, and then I met the fool named Benji, and then just. Dude, like everyone's like, oh, this fool's Arabic. All right, this fool's cool as fuck because there's like no Arabs and shit.
Yeah.
Like especially after 9/11, like they all disappeared.
Fuck. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but yeah, 6th grade, and then fucking we had sumo. I think we did sumo against each other,
Yeah.
and then that
You
shit
fools
was hard.
sumoed against each other?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think we did, but
I
I
don't know,
think
yeah.
you fucked me up.
I don't,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't remember that. I don't know.
I think my knee hit the floor and it's like game over.
How do you
Game
remember
over.
everything?
I don't know. For
He
literally, middle
even
school was
said
tight.
April 24th.
I know. That's what I was
24th.
thinking too. I was like, how the fuck does he know?
Well, 'cause he says 3 days
exact
before your
date?
birthday. I guess that-
It's like
Yeah.
you know Ariel Helwani. Of course, you know who he is.
Who?
Like Ariel Helwani. He's like on ESPN. Like he's like the main fool who speaks for ESPN. Like this fool knows every single date for every single event.
Yeah, but if that's your
Holy
fucking
shit.
job, then okay.
I know, but it's not his job sometimes. Like he just knows everything. So I try to.
But doesn't it add to his job?
yeah, I guess you could.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Maybe
you're saying you understanding dates as well as you do helps your personality, maybe.
I try to because my homie Paul, like literally knows like he knows my life better than I do.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like the dates and shit. So I just try to like not mimic him, but try to like be on that
Like
level.
you think it's impressive that he knows that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, fool. You did this on this day and on this time. I'm like, okay, like like everything. Like let's say
Right.
if I'm gonna go to my pad to Buffalo Wild Wing, he goes, all right, I'll see you there in 13 minutes, and it'll be exactly 13 minutes on the dot.
Right.
Like, he's like that good at it.
Right. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah. So yeah, middle school. That's how we met, and then we all went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Evo there. I don't know if you guys even met there or talked there.
You guys met in
You
high
guys probably
school?
just know each other. What?
you fools met in high school?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog, what the
dog.
fuck?
I thought it was middle school.
No, we met in high
No,
school.
High school is when we
Like
started
late
kicking
high
it.
school too, like my junior year, his senior year.
You were in Lakeside.
Yeah,
You
I
were
went
at
on
Lakeside?
that side. I did. Yeah, I graduated in 11.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was like 12. It's like
Yeah.
doesn't make a big difference.
Yeah, you guys are like a year.
Yeah, he
younger.
was there. He just didn't have a beard and shit.
No.
He had glasses on.
Yeah, I
Did
was,
a little
you?
nerd.
I was a different schmuck at the
I
time.
think we're all schmucks.
Yeah, we
For
were.
real.
We kind of were. That's
Wisdom
true.
kicked in for me a little early, I guess, or a little
Yeah, you're
after
right.
that.
That's when the beard started coming.
For real.
The gray hairs,
The stress.
the stress.
I think everyone remembers you for being like super fucking fresh, like
There you
all
go.
the fucking time.
Is that what that was?
That's what
Like
it was,
literally,
dog.
like your shoes were never dirty. I was like, how the fuck is full shoes clean?
You're a fucking schmuck.
Nah, for real.
I
Like,
kind of don't know if like I mean it's cool. Like I don't know if I like that though. You know what I mean? Because like check this out. Okay, check this shit out.
Yeah.
For real.
Get
Okay,
into it,
I
dude.
was at okay. So the job that I have right now requires me to check in at the office where my dispatch is. Like a few dispatchers in this office. They like call me, tell me what's going on. They give me updates, whatever. They send me to jobs and shit, right? But the job I'm on makes me come back to the office, do paperwork, send shit out with their fax machine. Shit's like the fucking Ferrari of fucking printers and shit. You know what I mean? It can
Right.
scan, copy,
Yeah.
do all that shit at the same time. So I go in there, do all my shit, do my fucking timesheet, do my hours, do paperwork, right? I was there for like 3 hours today, right? Technically. These fools were waiting for me because we were going to the beach today. And so I was in there, right? And like the good thing about being in there is like showing face, talking to them, letting them know you're there, letting them know you appreciate them, kissing ass, kinda.
Brown nosing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, basically, you know, like just, I mean, most of them are women, so you just stroke that shit as,
Talk to them
as
the
much
right
as
way.
you can. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
And honestly, dude, it's kind of cake, to be honest. Like, to do that, I just don't want to fucking drive there. But since I have to be there, it's been actually getting better. My relationship's getting better with them. Fucking work has been better. And I've been praying about it, like, yo, how's this shit going to get fixed? It's literally getting fixed now, so you know what I'm saying? And so my dispatch was like, you know what? When you first started here, I thought you were gay.
no, she didn't.
Yeah. I was like, are you serious? And then the lady who does billing walks into the room. She's like, yeah, we all thought you were gay. I was like, what the fuck?
Shit.
And she's like, yeah, because you came in, you had your nose ring and your earrings. And I don't even remember the earrings part. You know what
never
I mean?
wear earrings anymore.
Yeah, I never wear them. So I was like, I came in here with earrings and a nose piercing. And she's like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? But dude, I don't even remember like ever having this with my ears pierced. I don't know.
I don't know, dog.
So, but they told me like they were like, well, the reason why is because you look so clean for a straight guy to be straight. And I'm like,
See,
I
that
don't-
was I used to get that shit all the time. I'm fucking
Oh, really?
metrosexual. I was like, bitch,
What?
I just like to be clean, and I still was in football, dog. So I was like, I could get dirty if I wanted to, motherfucker. But you know,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, I just had a good hygiene and shit. You know, well,
just
parents,
cared.
obviously, your parents obviously fucking are the ones that,
get you into
yeah,
that, right?
of course. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
I
I
mean,
was cool with that.
Yeah, I didn't understand it honestly
Yeah.
either, but I was like, whatever. And then she
I
said,
just
like,
didn't like dirty shit, like dirty
Yeah.
old clothes, like that shit just made. I felt grimy.
me
like
neither.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, now it's like she's telling me, like, all right, well, you know, you're a little bit more stockier. Your beard is different.
Yeah.
You don't have the earrings no more. You know, so you look more manly now. And I'm like, all right, thanks, I guess. But see, you know, for me now, like, I want to be more manly now more than I did before, right? Like, that's what I want. So it's like
Yeah.
all that clean shit. I guess it was cool when you're kids and shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, like I used to rock some colors, dog.
Dude.
I was very.
But I think that was
a
our era,
seasonal-
though.
I was a seasonal person.
But
dude.
that was,
Trust
dude,
me,
same,
dog.
bro. My fucking Vans would match my shirt colors like, all day. Hat
Shit.
color and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
It was lit, you know. But I feel like that was just like our era, like
That
red,
was. It was.
blue, white shoes.
Well,
you was always
dude.
walking the bright white shoes all the time.
What bugged me is like we grew up in the era with snapbacks, foxtails.
Kinda, yeah.
And then
foxtails.
Don't you ever remind me of
oh
that
my
again.
god, that shit fucking pissed me off. Some fool wore a snapback, and then he had a snapback on his fucking waist. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn, that's ridiculous.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a
that
lot.
much.
Yo, don't get Feener in. He'll probably swing on this fool. You know, but that was just that was what was cool, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some people, most people, if anything. So
But I feel like after a while, you just don't give a fuck, because there was a time where, like, yeah, I came fresh. Like, Mondays you had to come fresh. You know, Fridays you got to come fresh to school.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then, like, there was, like, rotation. I don't know if it was just
Right,
me. There was,
right.
like, a
No, yeah,
rotation.
yeah, you had
oh,
it.
I wore this, like, 2 weeks ago. I can't wear it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
yo,
bro.
I remember that. I remember that shit.
To be honest, dog, I just go in my pop's closet too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's
I was
funny.
like, me and my dad were like, fuck, we just hit
Same
the mall,
size?
dog. Like, yeah, we were like same size, dog.
That's
So,
a trip.
I swear to God, same pant size, same fucking shirt size.
In high
and
school,
everything,
same
dog.
pants size?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
But see, what's crazy is like
I was always thick.
I'm like that with my dad now. I couldn't be like that with him back then, you know? Like
Yeah.
he was like that motherfucker was too big back then.
That fool would be coming home and shit with new bags. I'm like, what the fuck? Tags on these clothes and shit. I'm just popping
Later.
tags on this closet. Popping tags in this motherfucker's closet. I'm like, I'm fresh. I got a fresh ass fucking V-neck today. I don't give a fuck.
That's
you know?
hilarious.
That's
what's
high
up.
school, dog. That's weird. That's
Yeah,
weird.
that is a trip on.
Yeah, dog.
nostalgic as fuck.
I'm over it.
But I know, me too. I don't even like do that. I just wear the same shit every day, black.
And I like getting
Yeah.
called. I look like everyone tells me, like, you look like a fucking picture, dog. Black all the time.
Yep, I'm good with it.
My favorite
Shit.
color?
Yep,
Fuck it, dude.
for real. But yeah, so that's how we know each other from school, mutual
Yeah,
friends, you know,
yeah.
whatever.
And the funny thing is like, I don't know why, but there's like a rivalry with like wrestlers and soccer players. So we always like, oh, fuck those fools. Like, I can't
No,
fuck
dude,
with
those
them.
motherfuckers have problems with everybody.
First of all, hold on. Nobody liked the soccer players.
That's true.
Nobody.
That's just
We're,
facts.
we're not gonna name drop, but
but most of
goddamn it.
y'all.
Yeah, a lot of you guys know who you are.
Yeah, nobody liked the soccer players, and honestly, the soccer players didn't really care. Like, we never talked about it amongst each other. Like, we never talked about who hated us, but I felt like everybody knew that everybody hated us, you know? I mean, I played football, so I had, like, more friends
Yeah,
than
you
just the
were-
soccer players, you know what I
you
mean? I
were
had
one of the
wrestler
ones.
friends, I had
yeah.
football friends, so I was chilling. I didn't really ever give a fuck about all that bullshit, you know what I mean?
You did it right. You
But,
did that part right. Dog.
Yeah, you know,
For
it was
sure.
all good. But, yeah, that was a trip, man. But,
That's already like almost. It's about to be what?
7 years for you about to
Shit,
be
for me,
almost
about to be
10
10
years.
years for me,
yeah,
dog.
almost 10
Holy
years,
fuck.
dude.
Isn't that the 10-year reunion, or is that like a 25-year reunion?
It's
Nah,
10
it's 10
year.
years. They got
10
10
You
years.
going to
yeah.
that?
I haven't gotten shit for it.
But would you go?
Probably not. Why? For what, dog? I see everyone blowing up on Instagram.
Instagram
dog.
anyway.
I don't care about y'all right now.
Yeah. Would you
And
go?
your kids.
I want to fucking let me flex.
I mean,
Let me flex.
Let me go
dog.
flex. You know?
with the dad bod, I don't know if I go right now with the dad bod.
Fuck it, dude.
I don't know, bro.
You probably pull more
Listen,
chicks with that dad.
I was
bod.
about to say that shit, dog. Like, hey, bro, this is the whole game changer for you right here, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not experienced in the dad bod gang. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, before I just lift up my shirt, oh my god, you got a 6-pack?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, of course.
I feel
you know?
that.
Of course.
I think
Like-
you'll be fine though. You know what I mean?
We'll see how
You
it
got a
works.
full head of hair. You got a beard. I think you'll be
I know.
all right, motherfucker. You
Yeah.
know?
Chop the hair off, still getting used to the short hair. It's fucking weird. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
you did? Oh, that's right. You had, like, a
The
long
fucking
mane.
haircut. Let me show the fucking.
Yeah,
the
let's see
camera.
it. Let's see it. But it looked fine when it was short anyway, too. Look. Hold on.
Here we
Hold
go.
on. Hold on.
Fabio.
Look, I always liked it when you had it this short, dude. I always thought it was fresh as fuck. I don't know why look, the long hair was tight too, but
It
I
was
don't know why
tight,
you
yeah.
don't like the short
I
hair.
feel like Superman.
Dude, literally when we were in high school, I'm like, dude, just leave it. Stop fucking doing shit.
The
You
weird
know?
thing is like I was able to do like a fresh ass comb over, and
Yeah.
like now, same Jill, same fucking hair, and I can't do it. I'm like, god damn
Why?
it! Like my arms get tired. It's fucking. trying to
Oh
make
my
hair.
god, you gotta YouTube the types of hair with the types of fucking pomade. You gotta do it.
Just
I
go
know, I
straight
just-
suavecito, dog. It's all game
Yeah,
over
that's
right there.
it, you know?
I got thick fucking wavy
You
hair,
gotta.
dog.
So does he. He has like probably same hair as you, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta put gel in your hair, and you gotta wash it out. It's like it just fuck. It just
Just
No,
over
that's
it.
the
Just
secret.
shave it. Shave it
That's
like
the
me then.
secret, though.
Go
Though.
bald as fuck.
That's the
That's the
secret
secret.
to a good hair
You just
day.
leave it.
You don't wash your hair.
Hey, he ain't
it
lying.
keeps the oils in there.
It does, dog.
Right?
Keeps,
Yeah.
It keeps the form.
Yeah. See,
That's
I don't know
secret,
nothing
dog.
about that.
You know, that's just my shit.
I feel you. That's what's up.
If it's one thing I only care about, it's probably my hair, dog.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what I look like, dog. I could look like straight dog shit, but my hair could be cut.
Yep.
You
You
know?
know what I hate sometimes is like Well, I used to love it, but I hate it now because maybe I like it now because I wake up and my head still looks clean. I kind of like the bald head already.
Yeah,
already grew
you
on
just
me.
Get up and go, dog.
Yeah, but see, it was like when we would go out.
Yeah.
And then we'd wake up and it's still done, and you're like, "Fuck,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fresh as fuck."
Wake up like this.
That's the shit. You're like, "Ooh, I like this. Let's go eat. Let's go get some carne asada fries."
Literally, yeah,
Fucking hair
I can-
done still.
Ready to go.
It's like messy fresh. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
messy fresh. You know what I'm saying?
You had a great night, but still all right.
Yeah. But high
That's
key
what's
though,
up.
high key, like the weather today and this breeze right now is hitting so fucking fat right now, dude.
Literally,
It's
I don't
hitting
want to
so
fall
good.
asleep on this episode.
I
dog,
feel
but
bomb right now.
good.
I
Well,
feel bomb as
the
hell,
beach
dude.
was what fucking did it.
Yeah, I was about to say, how was our
Yeah.
week? It's like literally the second, like literally, it's our first day of the week starting. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you were off yesterday, right?
Mhm.
And then today, I was gonna say how our week is, but it's like literally just starting.
The motherfucker's already almost over.
Yeah, kind of. Honestly,
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
that's
like,
hump day.
it's
Yeah,
over,
halfway
dog.
through. I know we went to the beach today. It was like overcast all day.
Yeah.
Fire.
And dude, it was fire. Like I felt like the weather was bomb. And then we got in the water. Waves were fucking huge.
Yeah.
I was scared, low key.
Yep.
Fucking
yeah,
love
right.
when waves are huge. Body surf. You
Yes,
do that?
Dude, yeah, we were doing that. Yeah,
That's
that's how I
all we
broke my
do.
tailbone.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude. So
We
it's
out
pretty
here
lit.
hitting the tubes and shit.
Seriously, but that's pretty much it, man. Honestly, other than that, I mean, what's been new with you? I feel like we haven't talked in a while. You know what I'm saying? And
I think the last time I seen him was at Ernie's gig, dog.
oh, that's a long time
That was
ago.
like,
Fellas?
what? Yeah.
That picture?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, literally.
in the
Yeah.
picture.
Literally was
I'm
probably
gonna
that
post
picture,
picture
dog.
right here. Hold on, let me tell you guys why I like that picture so much.
I don't
all
even
right?
fucking like that picture.
But here's the reason why I like that picture, because like I don't think you guys hated each other, but it was just kind of like these are my two good friends from different times in my lives. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like my two really good friends, and like you guys didn't really like click or whatever for whatever reason. Not to say that you guys have beef or whatever.
we never had the beef.
Right.
There was
It,
never
it was
beef
just
there.
weird. Like, I'll be straight up with you. Like, I didn't not like you. I just didn't want to be around you because some stupid shit. It was just for some stupid ass bitch. And then now I don't even
Okay,
give
okay.
a fuck about the bitch.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all
see,
right,
that's
all right,
the-
let it out.
It's,
Yeah.
we're
it's,
progressing.
it's the women that fucking ruin friendships.
Yeah.
all
All right,
It
motherfucker.
could be
All
that
right,
shit,
all
you
right,
know what I'm
all
saying?
right.
Like,
Yup.
fuck that, dog.
You know?
Women are so fucking. I'm over that shit, dog.
Hey, bro, but hey, I'm just being straight up. You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Like,
you.
now-
I'm cool with that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but like, I don't hold grudges at all. Like, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. Like,
that's
me,
what's up. I'm happy,
that-
and see,
that's
and that's
what
the
it
thing.
is.
Like, I knew then you guys didn't really have beef. It was just like it is what it is. You guys just weren't close.
I just feel like,
and I was like, I'm forcing these homies in this picture, man. I don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
because I'm bringing motherfuckers together. You
bro,
know,
I just like, I just thought we just hung out differently. Like,
Yeah.
my ways of hanging out is different from your ways of hanging out.
Right,
You're
right.
more of a gym guy kind of guy, and I'm more of a fucking like
Whatever, that-
just
not
for
that.
fucking desmadres, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
for
yeah.
that part right there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, we just hang out differently in different people.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
cliques.
So like, there's no hate there, dog. It was
Yeah.
just, we were just like,
Yeah, there was
I
never
wouldn't,
hate.
I wouldn't
right.
kick you with
and that's
it
what I'm
'cause-
saying. It wasn't beef. It wasn't hate. It was just like you
Yeah.
guys just didn't really like fuck with each other like that.
Yeah.
like no big deal.
Yeah, yeah.
But like that's why I wanted the picture. Like for me, that
Yeah.
picture means a lot to me, just because I'm like
I didn't even know
I made
that.
like
I didn't even know he was doing that.
Like
shit.
I made
Yeah.
that, like I made that shit happen. You know what I mean?
That's
But it's like
fucking
for me,
funny.
you know, like I fucking like that picture because of that. You
That's
know.
what's up.
But I know
Oh,
now,
fresh.
we got the updated one today and shit. You know, for the,
that
for the
one
podcast.
Even, that one even harder. Dog,
Yo,
bro.
yo,
That
yo.
was
That's what I'm saying. And at full circle and shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
funny.
Yes,
That's what's
sir.
up.
But
That's how we out here, dude.
yeah, man. But yeah, like I was saying, bro. I know, like we talked earlier in the week and shit about the podcast. That I mean, it's been talks for a long time, and I think even before I started kicking it with this fool a lot, when I still lived in Elsinore or when I lived in Hemet, I think like we would talk about podcasts and shit
Before
you know?
the podcast was even a thing, we would
Yeah.
talk about a lot of like real life shit. And
Yeah.
shit people could use in their everyday life.
Right.
And then we're like, hey, like we need to get a podcast going so people could use this information, because if I would have known this like 8 years ago, or doesn't matter when, like
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt to have more knowledge. And like
Right.
yeah, we're just like talking right now, but it's like when you get in depth with certain topics.
Yeah.
And it's like a learning experience for other people.
Yeah,
If
no,
that
for
makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I mean, my dad told me the same shit. He's like, dude, he's like, if I grew up with this fucking podcast, like, what the fuck? Like, you know? I mean, he talks about how lost he was and shit, you know what I mean? And like, that true feeling, you know? And then hopefully, like, for people who are, like, it can help them and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, aside from all that shit, it's like, you know, whether it be good or bad, it's like, you know, hopefully even through our trials and shit, we could, you know, somehow help some people or like, you know, give people hope and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, other than that, I mean, on my part, you know, for me emotionally, things have been pretty good. One thing I vlogged when I walked into my house today, because I've been gone since Friday. Did we record Saturday?
We did Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Damn.
Saturday, dog.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I left, but oh yeah, you're right. And then we went to the beach Friday, and then recorded Saturday. I was here all day Saturday, and then I went over to my parents on Sunday, and then I stayed there Sunday, and then like I went to work from their house for today, and then we went to the beach straight after that, and then I got back, and I literally walked into my place, and it's the first time that I've ever said this other than like my parents' house, but like when I walked in, I honestly was like fucking happy to be home and shit, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, like, it's taken a lot to get here, you know what I mean? And you know, you still have your good days and your bad days, you know, we still communicate and shit, you know, when shit's like kind of weird, and it's like I'm looking into more things like that as far as like I've realized that communication within men is seen as a weakness, and some women, I would say the wrong women, see that as a weakness as well, which is why it's difficult for us to communicate with women, and then it's seen as a weakness with women. So like, yeah, it's kind of a weakness with men too. I mean, my dad even kind of said the same thing when we were having our episode. He said that like, you don't want to seem like you don't know what the fuck's up or what's going on and shit like that, you know? And so but yeah, man, all in all, man, I feel like things have been good, and I feel like I should just check in and like you know, cuz like you know, I think Liz said on the episode that we dropped today, like, you know, nobody, you know, there's no instructions to this shit, you know. Right. We're just trying to figure that shit out, you know. How's shit going with you?
Yeah. Like on what part?
I mean, with life, where you at?
Life,
women,
no women at all right now.
Yeah,
dog. Like completely no women.
But how's it feel though?
It's all right. Mm-hmm. We adjust. You know what I'm saying? We always get into our fucking funks and our little moods sometimes. Yeah. And shit. I mean, other than that, like, I'm okay, dog. No, I don't gotta waste energy on these broads. Mm-hmm. Entertaining nobody, you know. Yeah. And if I want to, and if I feel it, I will. Yeah. You know. And if the time's right, I'll do it. And then it's cool. Like, that's just fine for me right there, right now. Yeah. Like, I don't even got to trip on that shit.
How's your living situation right now? How you feel about it?
Living situation's getting crazy.
Yeah. Why?
It's getting crazy.
You want to talk about it or not?
I guess we could talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like a week away from the baby shower. Mm-hmm. You know, my life's about to be whole lot motherfucking different, dog.
Yeah.
You know, about to be an uncle and shit.
Yeah.
Little brother's having a kid, he's having a boy.
Nice. Hey, we need boys.
Yeah, bro. Keep the name going, dog.
Yeah, so that's true.
I'm happy about that.
That's true.
You know?
So, and then I know you're a little bit happy it takes the pressure off you for the kid thing too, right?
It did, bro, because I was on the time. I felt like I'm on the time bomb, you know?
Yeah.
With the sick mother and shit.
Right.
You know, I had a very fucking, like, you know, I had to be, I don't know, like, quick with it.
Right.
I felt like I was pressured on my shit.
So when it comes to that, too, it's, like, been always a pressure, yeah?
It's kind of not really a pressure, but to do the right thing and, like, to get everything right, you know what I'm saying, as being in a relationship and getting forward with it and, you know, what everyone wants in life, you know?
Right.
Fucking happy life, happy wife.
Right.
And then the kid, and then, you know, there goes the family, and then that's how it all starts, you know? That's how the family grows.
Yep.
You know, that's all my mom wants is a bigger family, you know? She just wants that.
Yeah.
She just wants her family.
That's what's up. So, yeah.
But yeah, like we were saying, dog, that shit took the pressure off of me now. So like I get a kickback, you know. She having her grandson now, so
Yeah.
She's excited for that. We're all excited.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be different. Whole world changing. Like I don't even feel like I don't know, Doug. Like I've been changing too. Like attitude's been different.
Yeah.
Not so much of a pissed off person.
It's funny. I've noticed that for sure. You know
like I have to come back on my fucking what is that shit called? My patience, dog.
Right.
My patience is coming back again, stronger. Yeah. If anything, stronger than it was before, dog. Because I just need to be like that, dude. It's just.
I feel it.
Less stressful sometimes, dog.
Yup. Yeah, it's funny. Like one thing that I realized that I noticed when we were at when we went to Silverwood Lake.
Right.
Someone was kind of like getting lippy with you, and you just let it go. And like for me, I thought that was a strength. I noticed that you do that to keep the peace, you know? And like for me, that's like some leadership shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, you just know, because it's not worth losing shit sometimes.
Right.
For some little bullshit. That people can't handle.
Right.
You know what? Like, I'll take the loss all day just so we keep the peace. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I learned that from having a younger brother.
Right.
The one I had to fucking watch over now, the one that's having a kid. And
Right.
I learned a lot from that guy. Yeah. Because a lot of the people now have the same attitude as him.
Right.
So I know how to control that. I know how to handle that.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And it's crazy because that's a big part of like growing up and growing as a person is being able to like deal with a lot of different people. And it's crazy because for me, I realized like I think I'm not that good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm a fucking hard person to get along with because like I can't adapt that well.
I know
you know? And I'm like coming to that realization myself and I'm working on it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I got homies that are patient with me, even though I'm a fucking hard motherfucker to like. You know what I'm saying?
And look, bro, ain't no one as stubborn as my brother. So I got it, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
So you
if I have to check people, I'll check people. But in a different way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know how that shit work, bro.
I get that. That's what's up.
So
that's what's up, man. That's cool. And that's the thing. Like I said, like when I noticed that. And, like, that's, like, a quality, like a leadership quality. Like, and I know you said it before, but I saw it in action. And I was like, and it's not even about, like, it's not that you can't deal with the fight or you don't want to deal with the fight. It's, like, keeping from something happening that's, like, not even worth happening. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just because someone's mad for a fucking second. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and, like, that says a lot. You know what I mean? So I honestly learned something from you this weekend. So that's what's up, dude. I'm glad that things are going good and your patience coming back. You know, we chilling. Honestly, bro, at this point, I have a better relationship with AC than with women at this point.
That's what's up.
Air conditioning.
You know,
but man. What about you, man? How's life treating you? How things going on over there?
Yeah.
Well, we want to start with women, or what do you want to start with?
Whatever you want,
dice,
dude.
Yeah, you roll it.
How the women going? How's the women life treating you?
So there was this thing that happened like late last year, where, long story short, I was talking to these two roommates at the same time, and they both were lying to each other, saying that they weren't talking to me. So you're living with each other and you're both fucking with me, but you're lying to each other about it. So like months later, that shit blew up in my face, blew up my face. And after that, I was like, you know what, you're not my girlfriend, you can't tell me what to do, so you know, like, fuck off in a nice way.
Right.
And then next thing I know, I get in Snapchat and then I can't log in. I'm like, what the fuck? An hour later, it's like, oh, you need to adhere to the terms and conditions. You broke a rule and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to name drop. So I posted some shit, no face shown. I think you know that. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then that fucking blew up to them. It's like,
right. Well, because I feel like you need to give context a little bit because people don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
like, you know, you posted something of someone. Was it one of the roommates on your Snapchat?
Yeah, one of the roommates.
Okay, yeah. And so they just weren't looking so good on the video.
Yeah, they weren't looking so good on the video. They were like, it was friendly. It was nothing bad. They were just...
You don't think it... Like, do you think it was a big deal or no?
I thought it was funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, like
did you post? Okay, go ahead.
So like if I were to post like one of my boys throwing up, okay, that's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
look, see, this fool's fucked up.
Yeah.
But when it's a girl throwing up, oh, you're a fucking dick. You're a fucking asshole. Like what's
Right.
so different?
Yeah.
And then that blew up my face, and I was like, okay, you want to play that? Okay, here's a picture of you topless. I'll be nice, and I'll cut out your face so no one knows who you are.
So you posted that?
Just some tits.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just a picture of some tits.
So like, okay, now after that, all that shit's gone down. Like,
that shit gone down. Yeah.
all that shit that gone down. Like, looking back on it, would you do things differently, or would you just do it the same way?
So, man, that's a hard question. So, this chick was, I don't want to say in an on and off relationship, but she kind of was. And
one of the roommates?
It's weird, yeah, because one of the roommates, like, she knew I was fucking around with her other roommate, so she was cool with it. But whenever she started drinking, she gave me this look like, like, why are you with her? And then she told me one time, she goes, why are you with her? I could get you a way better bitch. Like, she ain't shit. And I'm tripping in my head like, hey, you guys are best friends.
Right.
And then I have like another night where she tells me she wants me to have her baby. And I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what is she saying?
Yeah.
She's crying on like my brand new white tee. So now I got makeup stains on there still. It's like a souvenir. So I can't even wear it anymore.
Just wash it, throw it away.
Yeah, like
hang it on the wall, dog.
Yep.
No, just throw it on the wall.
I mean, us. So like,
ultimately, I'm trying to get at is like, if a woman is not gonna add to my life in a positive manner, then there's no point of talking to you, because I said it many times, I don't want anything temporary, and that's not saying I want a girlfriend to be with her forever and all that stuff. Like, I just want someone where I could just be cordial with, like go through the trials and tribulations with, and not one thing bad happens, and it's all over. Like my last relationship, literally just like a switch, like that switch right there, you flip it and everything completely changed. One argument completely changed the whole narrative of the relationship. And I just realized, you know what, like, I'm hot, you're hot, sex is good, but we got nothing in common, you know? So after, we got to come to terms with that, and you know, it takes a while because you're too stuck or you're too knee deep, and you put all that time in. And it's not even about the money, it's just about the time that you put in.
Right. And absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, correct if she isn't looking for the money. Yeah. If she's a chick that wants the money, then that's all that matters in a relationship. Which means all of us don't want that. So if we ever run into a woman that wants money or wants you to put out money, that's the wrong woman for us.
No, it wasn't even like that. So, like, here's...
I understand. I'm just giving you an example, because you are right. It's not about the money. It's about the time that you put in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, moving forward, like, have you been able to... I mean, what about now? Like, how are the women now?
So...
Are you still not over that ex? That last relationship?
I'll be honest with you, bro. It took me a long time to get over it. Like, I'll just be straight up, you know. Like, I'm not gonna, I was over it in a week. Like, you know, I'm a man, dude. I'm just like everyone else. Like, just because I'm buff sometimes, not right now, because I got a dad bod, doesn't mean I'm not fucking, you know, have feelings. So I'm not perfect. But anyways, what I'm getting at is,
no, you're right. I mean,
like quick short story, like just a really quick short story, like
doesn't gotta be quick.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what happened. So
you got time, dog.
Yeah.
So we had each other on like the find location or find friends.
Yeah,
you know, you see where you
find my location.
Yeah, exactly. So she was like
shared location.
Yeah, we're on shared location. So she told me she was going to some bar.
Wait, so are you not over it now?
No, I'm over it, 100% over it.
100%.
But I'm just giving you an example. It's why it really fucked with me.
Yeah.
So she told me she was going to a bar, and the thing is, over there, there's
where she lived in a different state.
Yeah. There's only a certain place you could go to. Like, there's only a handful of places. It's like if you were to go to Temecula, like, you know, Old Town. There's only Old Town. There's nowhere else. Anyway, she was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go to this bar. I'm going with my friend." I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, you know, keep me updated. Let me know what happens." And then I wouldn't say I'm stalking her because it was my chick at the time.
Right.
And then like, so here would be like Portland.
Yeah.
Like here would be like the border. So here's the airport.
You're just
and then
telling her everybody
here
where
would
she
be,
lives?
Here would be, no, it's not there. It's not there anymore.
I feel it.
And then
okay.
here would be like the, well, because I'm trying to like, this is the whole point of the story.
Got it.
So you have to cross Oregon to get to Seattle.
Right.
Washington.
Right.
So you told me you're going to a bar, and then now you're
in a different state.
fucking state. You're in a different fucking state.
Right.
So I was like tripping. I'm like, okay, maybe she's picking up some friends or whatever. Then I'm on the Find My Location app, and then she's in a fucking in a cul-de-sac. She's in a cul-de-sac, and I was like trying to zoom in, trying to fucking like all fucking stalker status.
Yeah, you do homework, dog.
Yeah.
Do homework, man.
Yeah. And bro, so it was just houses there.
Right.
Like, there was nothing else.
Right.
And I was like, I'm thinking maybe she's just picking someone up. That's it.
Yeah.
Or meeting up. The whole fucking night.
Yeah.
Move the mic over here, dog.
His?
No, yours. That one.
Oh no, that one's not. That one's off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're good.
The whole night, bro, pretty much
Yeah.
she was in that cul-de-sac, and I just really fucked with me.
Yeah.
It really fucked with me. So I stayed played it cool.
That's bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's deep right there.
Yeah, and then
you heard him, right?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay.
She got back home. I waited like 45 minutes to an hour. Gave her a call. Hey, how was so and so? How was the bar? Oh, it was cool. Like I had fun. Straight lied to my face.
Bam.
Just lied to my face.
Yeah.
And I'm not stupid, dude. It's like I just wanted to see if you're gonna lie to me.
Right. No, yeah, man. I mean, like that should say a lot of things about like dating people in different states, long distance as well.
Well, the thing is it was originally in LA, then went to another state,
right?
Thinking you can make things work,
right?
Obviously, you can't. You got like 99% of a relationship is like the commitment part, and like the other 1%. I don't even know the fucking math about it.
Right.
So you're pretty much going to be in a relationship and not have sex, or anything like that.
Right.
So you pretty much turn to an app on another person's phone rather than a significant other. If that makes sense.
Okay, I'm lost.
So let's say
kind of like a cyber chick.
Oh, okay,
so,
right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like you're going through some shit. Like, hey, you had a fucked up day at work, and you need someone to talk to. Like,
right,
no homo. You want to cuddle. You want to fucking do all some corny shit, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't do that. All you have is a phone.
Right,
That's it.
right.
And so you're like an app, just like an app on the phone.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, for sure, man. And I mean, we've all had our horror stories for sure, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes I like talking about mine just because, like, I like knowing how far I come. You know, like, dude, that shit don't bother me, but I like when it surprises people. They're like, "Fuck," you know.
That's just one. I give you fucking.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, so I mean, you know, like after talking about the story from the Snap, and also, I'm sorry, the roommates, and then the woman from. I'm sorry. Let me just fucking. Shit is just fucking.
What I'm getting at is like after like multiple experiences with different women.
Yeah.
I realized that I want nothing to do with women. I'm not gay or nothing like that. I'm not saying
I get it.
I'm not
yeah.
gay, but I
think exactly what you're trying to say. Right
well, that was
what the fuck I'm on.
What,
yeah, exactly.
And that's what I was about to ask you. After those two stories, does that cause any resent towards women for you?
Yes and no. Like. No, because that's how the game is played, and what I don't like about that is they say, oh, be yourself and yada yada whatever, but you can't be yourself. There's a game that has to be played, and you got to play that game.
Facts.
If
you want to succeed,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, because now I can't be myself. I can't fuck around, be goofy, be stupid.
Yeah.
I got to be Mr. Cool Guy.
Yeah.
And now I can't. I got to play this role.
Yeah.
And be fake, and I hate being fake. Until you get X amount of months to the relationship and you can be yourself. So what I learned from that is, if I just can't be myself, then I don't want nothing to do with you. Yeah, it could be a one night thing. Cool. But
I mean, and here's the thing, man. Like, we had a guest on here, Sam, with Alyssa. I don't know if you saw that episode. It's called The Secret to Getting Women, and we went pretty in depth on the women part and how to get women, how to keep women, things like that. Right? We had a conversation off air. And he didn't understand. Like, he knew everything I knew, right? But he was still having problems. You know what I'm saying? And like something that I learned from the guy that I watch that helps me understand women and my masculinity and alpha male masculinity is that like there are traits in men in general, like men or female, like that are masculine and that are feminine, right?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, like for some women, being too communicative is feminine to them, and it turns them off, right? Another one, being too nice
or too available
is feminine. Yes, being too available, correct. And mind you, this is like, you know, like it's like far, like few and far between. But what I'm like, because some are okay with it, some are not okay with it. Some are okay with communicating, some are not okay with you being too fucking nice, and then some are okay with none of those things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way you combat all that confusion is you just hold everything to a masculine level, which is never being too nice, never communicating too much, being like, you know, being very careful approaching women in that way, right? Being like mysterious, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the thing is the guy said that, you know, if she doesn't want me for who I am, then I don't want her. Because, and see, I felt the same way, right? And the thing is I started meeting women who liked me exactly for who I was, right? But the problem is even for them, like, because in order to find a woman who is completely okay with who you are, completely 100% without changing anything, she has to be very, very, very like feminine and not modernized, right? So, but even in my experience, when I've dated women like that and I was completely myself, over time, the over communication, the over niceness, the over availability starts to turn them off over time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you always have to hold some sort of like bar of masculinity for all those things, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? And the thing is yeah, I understand it sucks, right? But see, like, we're in a weird time because for men, like, I mean, like in men books, for being men and masculine, being healthy men, we have to communicate with other men now. We have to start doing that. That's something that's going to continue to start like progressing. And it's like, that's what's going to keep us healthy. That's what's going to keep us friends. That's what's going to keep our bond stronger. You get what I'm saying? But we can't do that if, like, we can do that, but but it's going to be too feminine for women. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So we're like in this weird time where women are becoming more independent and men are becoming more progressive, and it's not meshing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing is, you know, like, it's fucked. It's honestly fucked because because the only way, like, I mean, and I hope women can watch this and understand this, because guys have to be progressive, but that means it's a lot of that looks feminine to women. A lot of traits that are going to make us progressive. You get what I'm saying? Better men. Yeah. Right? It's going to look too feminine for them sometimes. So it's like we have to be progressive in our jobs, at our homes, with our friends, with our kids, but not with women if we want to keep them. Isn't that fucking crazy as fuck?
There's a lot of shit to it.
So so you have to really find this weird ass fucking balance. And yeah, it's kind of a game. But see, that's the only way if you want female, like, companionship or female, not attention, but company. You know, if you really like and want that, you have to find that balance. You have to perfect it until a time starts to, like, women are like, oh shit, we're scaring all the men away because we're too fucking masculine. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then look, because there's going to be a time where women are going to be fucking, probably not, but I mean, there may be a time where there's a lot of women in an era where they're all fucking single. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, there's no marriages and shit. And then maybe there will be an era where women are like, oh man, why the fuck is this happening? Let's look into it.
And you know, the divorce rates. I do believe that shit, dude. I do believe I could see that in the future.
You know what I'm saying?
I really could, yeah.
But see, it could go either way because, look, there's always going to be feminine males who are just going to be like, do whatever you want to me. So they're going to be married to these fucking masculine women, and then these men are not going to meet their needs, and then women are going to cheat on them with masculine men. So then all it's going to do is breed women that are single or married or in relationships with feminine males, and then cheating with alpha males. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's like, I don't want to be the feminine male. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But see, all that sounds like a fucking challenge.
It is a challenge.
But you got to understand, as males, as masculine males, we got to go into that. We got to, if we don't like it, we don't have to fucking go that way if we don't want.
That's what
but
I'm
we
saying.
Can't complain about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but if you want it, you got to fucking figure it out. And that's just part of being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to make the hard choices. You got to make the hard studying. You got to make the hard experiences. Like, you got to do the hard shit. You know? And the thing is, you know, if you're just chilling,
it comes natural though. From doing all that shit and through years, dude, it's gonna come natural to you though.
Right?
It really does.
For some, you know, for some,
yeah.
and others, it will just create a lot of resent. But see, the time that we're in, yeah, it could create resent. But it's like you gotta just think for yourself, like, what options do we got? We don't really got options. We can't really be ourselves right now. We can't really, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I was trying to get across.
Right.
And you know what? It's like I'm on the same page with this fool. It's like I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm at the point where I just do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm single, like, dude, I haven't had sex in like since Christmas, dude.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude, because I won't even beat my meat, like, straight up. Like, I tell my friends, like, what the fuck, I beat off like 3-4 times a day. It's like, bro, I can't remember the last time I fucking beat off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So probably the next time I do, it's gonna be like a waterfall.
And that's the thing, dude. And that's
crazy, bro.
And you're gonna get like 3 girls pregnant.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna have like 3 babies and one
just off the pre-dog.
like octuplets.
And that's the thing, bro. And the thing is like, and you know, if you're like homeboy over here, where he's in a mindset like, I don't give a fuck, you know, then so be it, kick it, you know.
You know what, like,
because I'm there too, but you know, XG brought up a good point, because I posted something on my story where it said sex isn't a fucking, what did it say? It's not a reward, or it's not an accomplishment anymore, because it doesn't really, you know, chasing women doesn't give you anything in the end of it. You know, fucking women doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
it doesn't create anything for you, right?
Yeah.
So
Shout out XG, you're my boy for watching this, dude.
So, but the thing that he said is like, you know, it comes to you. Yeah, it comes to you if you're on your grind, if you're on your hustle, which is absolutely 100% true.
It's true,
right?
That's what we doing.
So for us, we're just like, if we don't give a fuck, we're just chilling. And to be honest, it just comes. You know what I'm saying?
And then from there is where I pick off and start off.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how I do that.
You know, so it's like, and if that's a thing, and it's like, and to be honest with you, here's the thing: we hit the fucking beach today. We're working. This weekend we were kicking it. We recorded. We're fucking busy. Like, right now, I am so fucking comfortable with this AC blasting in my face right now, dog. And like, I'm so like tired and just rested from the beach today. Like, I don't even have the need or want to, you know, I'm chilling. We're chilling. We're living our own lives. We have our own hobbies and shit.
Because imagine having to feel this and then still have to entertain a girl.
Right.
That's like another shit. Just like, dog, like, and I don't really care about that.
Right.
And the cool thing is about being single is, like, you got no one to report to. Like, you're not on a leash. Like, where are you? Why aren't you texting me back? I honestly don't even text nobody at all.
Right.
Like, if I have to, like, okay, I'll send a text out. But to be fucking texting back and forth 24/7, I can't do that.
Right.
Like, that's why I just call people. Like, that's why, like, I don't even text you. Like, I'll just give you a call.
Right.
It's just easier.
I mean, and the only thing about being single means you have a grip of time, and you definitely need to find a lot of constructive shit to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, even like this dude, and it's crazy because at some point, you know, like, sometimes we out here, sometimes we spending money, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, I mean, you gotta fucking fill that time with something, you know what I mean? And sometimes, like you know, the idle, it's like, what you might, I don't want to, because I don't want to condone bad spending. I'm not saying you're a bad spender either, because I'm a dude who's like conscious of spending money, but I definitely think that that's better than having idle hands. right? Because then I started doing weird shit. I started doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely got to stay busy and shit and constructive. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we on, dog.
Aside from that, how's life? How's shit going?
Well, man, it's like not so good, but you can't get too down on yourself. I'm not gonna say 2020 sucks, but just a lot. Like I want to say, just whole 2019, whole 2020 sucks. Just
it's been rough.
It's been rough. It's been a rough one. Just finding out like some problems, like some family issues, some conditions, and then like going back on that subject we just got off of, like me getting out of a relationship put me down a rabbit hole I wish I never went down.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm doing things I've never done before to numb that pain.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, you're so used to thinking about someone every single day.
Yeah.
It's like they have rent inside your head, and they're not paying for it.
Right.
Every day you're thinking about them. So you'll do whatever you can, whether it's drugs, alcohol, like you name it,
getting beat up,
like whatever it is,
like going to shows,
exactly. So and unfortunately I went down a wrong path. I don't put too much out there, but I went down a really dark path, and I'm barely like not completely out of it. I feel like I'm stuck in the mud, and I'm not asking for someone to pull me out, but if there were to be a rope, someone throw a rope and let me pull myself out. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's like I can't get out of it by myself, but at the same time,
you don't really know what can get you out of it.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm the type to not ask for help. I'll just deal with it in the dark.
Right. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, man. And I mean, I feel like we all been there. I mean, that's what stemmed off this podcast. Like that's what started this podcast. Like I was in deep, dark, crazy shit. You know, binging. You know, for sure. That's for days. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it was difficult. It was hard. You know, for me, I leaned into my friends. I leaned into God. That's what I did. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. You know, and especially, like, I mean, off the breakup, for me, I had someone to really talk to me on an emotional level who's had literally the experience and been through the shit that you have been through when it came to the breakup, not eating, obsessive thinking, destructive behavior, and they told me what I should do, so I never did any bad shit when it came to the breakups, right? For me, it was some other triggers and traumas in my life that created that bad, you know, destructive behavior, and you know, like, it was difficult. For me, I decided to go get a therapist. I decided to hang out with my friends more. Yeah. I decided to stop being hard on myself and relying on God more too, you know.
And that's the thing is people think they're too manly to get a therapist. I got a therapist.
Yeah.
Like,
that's good.
I told them what was going on.
That's good, dude.
And
I'm happy.
Even though I'm completely over, like, my former relationship, I'm still dealing with the bad habits.
Right,
because
that came with it.
Exactly.
Right.
So right now I'm just it's like a tug of war. It's like I'll be fine, and then some other days I
listen. I think
I know I was gonna say if you had anything to say on that.
Everything that you just said right now, dog, I did. I went through it. I fucking hit every step there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's normal, dog. I think that's fucking normal. Yeah. And I think for us, we come out of that shit and we grow from that shit. Oh, yeah. This is just that time, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is the dark time of your shit. Everyone's got the shit, dog. But, you know, we always going to pull out of that shit. And like how he's saying, bro, you just rely on your homies, bro. Rely on your close ones and shit. Whoever you got around, your therapist, dude, whatever helps you out. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. Yeah. I mean, we all had that down spiral, dog. Mine was bad, but mine was with alcohol. And that shit was like every 3 days, like I couldn't go longer than 3 days without drinking, dog.
Dude, I'm right there with you.
So I'm there. I'm still kind of like there and there, you know, with it, but like not with this such a negative
like
side to it.
You kind of getting out of it,
yeah. I'm kind of getting out of it.
I mean, and it takes fucking forever, dude.
It does,
you know,
dog.
it takes a long time.
Yeah, this shit all started for me since last year. I've been a whole
Same.
year in.
It's like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, no, dog. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Is like, that's when he told me that you wanted to come on here and talk about this shit, I was like, bro, I can tell him everything.
Yeah.
I can hit every point that you probably gonna say, dog, that I went through and I said it. But I'm doing it all without no therapist. I'm doing it all just like on my own strength and shit. Like, that's, dude, like the character, I'm waiting for that character to come out.
Right.
Like, I'm building myself up to that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that motherfucker, like, I can't wait to get there, dog.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
Yeah.
like, from there, dog, like, it's just going to be on, dude. It's going to be...
Yeah.
If I can go through this shit again...
And figure it out. No.
I can get through anything, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll be unstoppable, dog. So, like, let it fucking hurt you, dog. Let it fucking drill you down.
Right.
To the ground, dog. To the grave, if anything, dog.
Because sometimes I feel like it's important to mourn.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, whatever situation it is. Like, I feel like you got to
you have
give
to.
that time. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to take a little time, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, you're not going to be perfect. Sometimes we want to hurt like this, dog.
See,
Sometimes sometimes you make it worse.
Sometimes I get back into my old ways so I can get more focused. When I lose focus, I get myself back into those old ways, dog. Like, I'll put myself back in that funk. I start thinking about her. I start thinking about this, and that. And it, like, gets me back into the... Like, that's just what drives me, bro, is the anger sometimes.
Pain.
Dude,
the pain. Like, that's what drives me, dog. So if I lose focus, if I lose the drive, like, I just got to get back into that spot. So, you know what? Like, it's... When I'm over it and, like, I don't know, like, a happier person, probably, like... That's when I know.
Yeah.
That's when I know. When I stop thinking about that situation, that problem that I went through and everything like that, like, bro, I'm good. I'm out of it. I'm out of the hole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, with that and a sick mom, like, how the fuck, I mean, you just keep going. Like, you just keep trucking.
I have to.
Because his mom had, like, some of the same shit your mom has.
I actually just jumped on your Twitter.
Yeah.
I seen what you tweeted.
it's fucked up, bro.
And,
it's fucked
and
up.
I know what that's like. I know that shit's scary, bro.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
It's very scary.
And I found out yesterday, dude. So you can imagine, like...
Oh, yeah.
And then going back to those toxic things, like, I was sober for a cool minute, and then you get hit with news like that, and it's like...
You don't know what to do.
Back
You don't know
to
how to
square
deal
one.
with this
You're
shit.
back to square one. And it's like, that's the only thing you know.
Right. That's the only thing.
It's the only thing you know.
For, like, the escape thing.
Exactly.
And it sucks because I'm not telling people go out and get fucked up. It's going to solve your problems.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. At
Right.
all.
Right.
Like, if
that's
they're-
not what we're condoning either.
Yeah, I'm not condoning that at all. But for me, I don't want to say it helped because there's a lot of negatives that come with that. And till this day, you know, I'll be honest, I probably shaved a few years off my life because,
right.
you know.
Yeah. No, I hear it. No, man, and it's like, it's a long ass fucking journey, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it's gonna end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and we could all fucking agree that we know that feeling, how that feels. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And
we're still going through it. I'm gonna say it again. We're still going through it, dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man, for sure. And you know, it's like, you know, like we said, it's like time, homies, therapist. For me, like, it, you know, I stopped seeing my therapist. You know what I mean? I'm okay. I go back to the things that I was taught through there. You know, whatever helped me through whatever I needed help through. I mean, he's always there if I need to go back, you know. And for me, if I need to go back, I'll go back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I needed it. I was always like a self-sufficient person. I thought, you know, I was always trying to understand myself and how to go through certain situations and how to deal with them. And then I just reached a point where I couldn't do it. You know. For you, on the other hand, you know, you like you said, you did it differently, and it's like, you know, I respect it, you know, and honestly too, like, you, because you're my friend and you go through things completely different than me, also helps me have a different appreciation for just understanding different people and how they like deal with things, and like, it doesn't, just because it's not my way, it doesn't mean it's the wrong way and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and like you said, like one thing about that dark place that I was going through and the dark place you're going through, the dark place you're going through currently, is that, like, I don't want to take anything from women by saying this, but like when it comes to like the world, we're between men and women, we're gonna have to go through the hardest shit of it.
Of course.
Like the trenches part of it.
And yeah, like you said, like not to like disrespect women, but think about it. Like you got a nice pair of tits, a cute face. You could go find a fucking millionaire. I'm over here with like no.
Yeah, you could find a handout if you
Yeah.
really wanted to. And to be honest with you, even the ones that didn't find a handout, there's a door open for you at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because of how you look, dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not being like a dick. It's just I've seen it firsthand. Like
we've all have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so, but another part, another part of being a man is just accepting that responsibility.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what being men is.
But sometimes I feel like it's too much. Like it's too much sometimes.
No, dude.
And like
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah,
that's
I mean
facts.
that's true.
I know people say what doesn't kill you fucking traumatizes you. I understand. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, we're all here and we're talking about problems. Let's try to understand how to fucking go through it. You know, like there's no manual to any of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like I feel like I can keep I know when I want to be destructive and I know how to keep it from happening. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like it's like you got to train yourself. After you train yourself for so long, second nature, you never go there no more. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like it's something that you have to try to understand. And the thing is like the burden of manhood, it sometimes feels like unmatched. You know what I mean?
Overwhelming.
Like, right. And but the thing about it is like the thing that empowers me lately is thinking about like I will be a better man after this for my future kids, for my future wife, for my future self, for my mom, for my parents, for my dad, you know what I mean, for my siblings. And it's like they need that, you know what I mean? And Jordan, like this guy Jordan Peterson, who I listen to, watches videos. I'm listening to his audio book right now. He talks about when your family members die, or you know your mom, dad, or whatever, and he talks about like having your shit together as a man, right? Like you know, you should probably try to get your shit together, try to get your life together, so like when you're there, you're not fucking broken, like into pieces to the point where you can't even build yourself back up. Like try to get yourself together to a point where after they're gone, you can be someone that can thrive on their own, right? Like they did what they could for you, now you got to carry the torch. Like try to strive to just be that person then. If you can't do anything else in the world, just try to strive to be that person, to just carry the torch. And when you're at the funeral, you can at least hold it together and have some respect and continue that torch. You know what I mean?
See, but what if you're trying to be a better person, but you have people in your life that are always going to be in your life and they're just negative? Just negative. I posted something on my Instagram, like a Joe Rogan clip. Like
I seen that.
Yeah, so
I seen
like,
that. I understood it too, 100%.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm getting to.
And when you posted that, I literally sat back and analyzed our relationship, like for a long time, for like an hour. Like I literally sat back and analyzed who we are, how we are, your situation, what I could realistically do if I can't do anything for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is like, I think I know a little bit about your situation, and the thing is like the only thing that I've learned from people in situations like you and yours, I mean, is like the people that help me out of those situations is like you're not gonna like they can't. It's not.
It's a hard topic. It's a hard.
But so look. In order to solve that problem, you have to remove yourself. That's how you solve the problem.
But to what end, though? Because if you're like the breadwinner or bread giver, whatever, if you're the only one holding it down,
but you're not holding it down
enough
because you're not like because of the situation that you're in. Everyone is sinking. Everybody is together, right? And the thing about it is, you can't get better, and you can't breadwin for everyone enough, and if you're not getting better,
exactly.
But you're letting them do that to you.
But it's been so long now. I don't want to say it's like a routine, but
yeah, but you're old enough. You're old enough to understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're like the crutch of your family. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but at the same time, I don't like taking credit for that because it's my family.
But you are.
What if it is?
He is.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I'm the crutch of my family, but I chose to accept that.
Right.
And I chose to help everyone in my family.
But the difference is that they're putting him in a very,
they're like what?
Very difficult point where
are they just expecting too much out of him? Is that what you're saying?
A little. Not. I wouldn't say that, but I would say in a. I don't know how do you want to say it.
Let's just say if it continues, it's.
It's like life and death situations, honestly.
Like life and death.
So it's kind of unreasonable.
It's either sink or swim.
But
for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't think. But I feel that it's unreasonable, and I feel like can I give the scenario remember I gave you scenarios over the phone?
Yeah.
So it's like if he could either die or go to jail. And then they hit rock bottom, and then they figure it out. Right? Those are the only two options, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or, but it's going to happen regardless. That's what I told him. It's going to happen regardless. Or he leaves, finds himself, cares for himself, gets better, gets stronger, lets them hit rock bottom, and then they figure it out anyway. And then he comes back and tries to help them.
Yeah,
but
that's a tough one.
The whole thing of them hitting rock bottom,
like
the whole thing of letting someone hit rock bottom, I just can't do it. And maybe that's what needs to be done, but I can't do it. Right. And that's why it's been like.
And when you told me that, I told you that I don't. That doesn't sound like a wrong. Like not wanting to let them hit rock bottom, not letting your family, your blood hit rock bottom. Like, I don't think that's the wrong choice either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what you should do.
Yeah, just like to what end? Like,
right.
That's different. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because,
I definitely got held back for a long time.
Yeah.
Doing my shit.
Oh, for sure.
So it held me back from doing my shit, for being a crutch. You know what I'm saying? I lost time from work.
Yeah.
Lost all this and that. Couldn't even progress. That's why I feel like I'm so late in my shit right now, but not really. But we're getting there. You know what I'm saying? Shit's gonna settle down, bro. Like, the water's gonna calm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all hectic at first. Like, you don't know what to do, dog. Like, you run with your head cut off, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So all you're doing is trying to figure shit out, get to work, make money, make sure everyone's good.
But don't you think that fuels a little bit of the anxiety that also causes you to do destructive things?
Because of all that stress that he's got on the side?
Yeah, because, he already has a problem with abuse of certain things.
I feel like... Or maybe is it because, you feel like you don't have enough time for yourself to do shit? Like, because you're so worried about everybody else?
It's just a plethora of things. It's like, you've done it for so long where, like, you're
just used to it.
Yes, you're used to it, but what I'm like, it's hard to explain. It's just like you really just don't care anymore, and that sounds so destructive. Like, you really don't give a fuck anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And here's the thing. Like, that was the thing with me. Obviously, my situation is not like your situation, but for me, I got to a point, and we need to watch this. I could probably watch this movie, but I don't know if you have Netflix or not. You should watch it. I talked about it with Mars, and she was kind of relating with it a little bit when I was talking to her about it. It's called The Last Shaman. It's on Netflix. Check it out.
I'll check it out.
But basically, for me, I was doing everything that my parents told me I should do, right? And I was doing it to the T. And I was coming to them, and I'm like, yo, I'm unhappy as fuck. Can you guys help me out? They're like, just keep progressing in life, and you'll get happier. That never happened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, it made me realize that, like, I got to a point where I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck because I didn't, like, whatever I was doing wasn't making me happy. It was like a dead end. Like, and I got to a point where I didn't have a choice. So I'm either gonna just fuck off and do a bunch of drugs, or I could try to start figuring shit out. But see, I knew that this wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like, I was just going to get in a more worse position. You know what I'm saying? Hence, what forced me to kind of make me want to get a therapist and try to fix shit. That helped. That helped me. That helped me get out of that. And it's like, okay, now where can we go from here? That's where this stemmed from. You get what I'm saying? And it's helped me 100%. This has been the greatest outlet I've ever had in my life, right? And literally, like I said, I walked in here today and I was happy that I was home. You get what I'm saying? And so, like, for you, like you said, I know what that feeling is like when you just don't even give a fuck about those responsibilities or your well-being anymore.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck it, I don't know where this is going, but no, like, I'm not getting anything out of what I'm doing with my responsibilities, so fuck it.
Like when I walked in today, like, you tripped out, like, oh, it's the first time you haven't had a six-pack since I've known you. Like, that should be, like, a key component to me saying I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even work out anymore.
Right.
I fucking love fighting. Like, not street battle. Like, I love martial arts.
Yeah.
I don't train anymore. I don't wrestle. I don't kickbox. I don't Muay Thai. Like, all that.
Right.
None of it. Just
but that's the thing, bro. I mean, like, something's got to give. Nothing's gonna get better.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand, dude, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, you know, I would think that the situation you're in, it's never gonna get better.
Yeah, I know that.
You can understand that, right? So it's like, maybe you just need to reach a breaking point where you're like,
this is your wake-up call, dog.
Yeah.
Everyone's got one. Yeah. This is yours, dog. Maybe you're not doing enough in your life where you need this push in your life.
Yeah.
So this is what's going to be for you, dog.
Maybe it needs to get darker.
Yeah.
And the only scary thing about that, and we've talked about this before, with picking the wrong women and why we should get better at choosing women with red flags, is because when we pick a bad woman and they do us dirty, it sends us down a spiral.
Yeah.
So we need to be better at picking women. But the thing about it is, sometimes you need the spiral so that it can teach you to pick better women, because you never want to be there again. But it's dangerous because sometimes you could fucking die or some shit.
And see, the thing is like, really, really close friends, like, I told them about my situation, and what they told me was to find the right girl and let her get you on the right track.
What the fuck?
Get your shit straight, because now that you have a lady, it's gonna push you to do better things. And
okay, I
could agree with it for the most part, because when I was in a relationship,
for prejudging her.
Yeah.
Because we have said that before in the past in like another podcast, how a woman makes a man.
You know, but it's true though, right. Because like when I was with a certain chick, I had like fucking straight A's, working 2 jobs, buff as fuck, fucking racks in the bank.
Yeah,
you know.
But that's the thing, and it's like, but at the same time, especially in this era, like we said, because it's so fucking confusing.
Now.
One thing that I try to tell my homie over here is like, living a happy life that you're completely happy and without women. But it's like, I mean, I don't know if a woman could single-handedly take you out of that shit, in my opinion. I know it can help a lot, but I don't know if that could be long-lasting.
See, I'm not asking for like...
Because the thing is as soon as they leave, they control all your emotions. They control all your results.
Yeah,
you have to do that on your own.
I don't want to have to rely on a female at all.
Right. You have to do it on your own.
I've done that for many years.
Yeah.
Done it for many years, and now I'm just
relying on a woman, right? Yeah, and we just can't rely on people. We can't be on that.
But it's not so much relying on them. It's not like having them.
It's like an incentive.
Life.
It's an incentive.
Yeah.
But when they leave, then you don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. So in a sense, it is kind of relying.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I mean, I can hear where they were coming from when it comes to that, but I still think you should do it on your own. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, me doing it on my own.
Well, not like that. I'm saying like without having to rely on someone. I think you should rely on people that can help you get out of it or help you stay out of it. You know what I mean? Like your friends, close friends, family, God, like I said. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man. I mean, for me, it had to get as dark as it got to come back up. You know,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe like...
So you're like, let me just OD. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, dude, I'll be honest.
Huh?
You ain't trying to do all that shit.
No. I was just joking. But
bro,
I understand, though. But see, for me, that I don't know. You have to get, like you said, you're just waiting for your wake up call, dude.
I'll be real with the fans. There was a point in my life where I did try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did something where someone should have been dead. He should have died, but my tolerance was, thank God it was so high I didn't die.
Right.
But then the next morning was like a revelation. It's like, maybe God has other plans for me.
Yeah.
And then that's what changed the narrative.
Yeah.
So
one thing I saw this post today. It said, your path is a lot more challenging because your calling is a lot higher. You know what I mean? So.
And maybe that's what it is.
Maybe,
It's a good way to look at it, though, dude.
Yeah, for real.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, dog.
I'm going to tweet that later, all right?
Yeah, for real, dude. I mean, and that's the thing, bro. I mean, and you can reach out, and I can see that you're coming from a genuine place and of help and in need, and I'm here. You can always reach out, hit me up. We here. For sure. And that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about on the podcast, and like, or not talk about, but like, if you're, like, I think I told you when I called you, like, it's kind of like, if you're succeeding in things, come out and talk about it. If you're struggling in things, come out and talk about it. If you're going through things in the pursuit of a better life, come talk about it.
But people don't want to talk about it. They want to have this persona where, like, I'm Mr. Flashy, look at my Rolex. I live in my best life, Papa's and beer, and people. That's why I hate Instagram. Is they portray themselves like nothing is perfect,
right?
But they make themselves look perfect. Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta have to do your own due diligence of not getting caught up in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're absolutely right, and those are people that are. That's how they're dealing with their traumas. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. It could be lies. It could be the truth.
Yeah.
They could be fine, or they could be just running from other shit. You know what I'm saying?
It don't bother me. I don't feel like my life is
right.
My life is better than anyone else's.
Right.
And that's how I look at my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
That's just how we got to, dog.
And for me too, it's like shit. I'm just happy that I'm in a better place than I was. And for me, I'm fucking grateful for that every day. And like, and a good way for me to like understand that was like I think 2 weeks ago, a day that I was supposed to post a podcast, I went to the beach, but because we had planned it earlier in the week or some shit, right? So we went to the beach, and then I came home, I was too fucked up, and I didn't post it. But I was mad that, because it was supposed to be the second podcast of the week, and I was mad that I wasn't being consistent. Mm-hmm. And I realized, like, why did I go do that? Before, when I was unhappy and in a bad place, I needed to go do things to give for balance. I needed to go out. I needed to hit the beach. I needed to kick with my friends for balance because my life sucked so bad. And then when I was like reevaluating, like, why did I really go that day? And it was just out of habit, because I would normally do that when I need balance, but I understood that I didn't need balance anymore. Like, I'm happy. I didn't have to go. I could have just posted my shit. Like, I'm in a better place. I don't need to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a vice. But I feel like everyone has a vice. Like maybe like for you going to the beach, kicking it with your homies.
No, you're right, dude. I don't really want to talk about my vice, but you're right. And it's not the beach, but I still struggle with it to this day. You know what I mean? And the thing is like, it's a little bit more manageable. You know what I mean? But honestly, dude, like we could be people that like have like manageable vices. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, like, honestly, like, just because we don't have examples doesn't mean we can't be better than all the examples that we've ever seen. You know what I mean? We don't have to be fucking imprisoned people. We just haven't seen them because we are it. We're supposed to be it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we're communicating so much. Like I said, like, we're going to be progressive men. We're going to be better men, you know? So, you know what I mean? And I think that's what we're in the pursuit of right now, you know? And, man, that's just what it is. And, I appreciate you coming through, bro. And I don't know if you got any answers. I'm glad that you came to share this. There might be a lot of people dealing with the same shit, or people who have overcome it. You know what I mean? And maybe they could give you some advice, or they could reach out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Reach out.
Yeah, and fucking show him love too, and just give him props because he's He's got a lot of shit going on, you know.
I just keep it real, bro.
You know,
like,
that's what's up, bro.
People come up to me and they're like, "Oh man, like you're the guy with the fancy kicks, and I would hate to fight
fancy
you."
kicks.
And it's like, you know what, dude? I'm a regular guy, man. Like I'm just a regular dude. Like, I got problems. Like, I know some martial arts, but that doesn't make me fucking Superman.
Yeah.
You know, like I got fucking problems. I just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
And then like me getting on this podcast was just a way to let people know that, you know, like everyone has problems and you don't have to be scared to reach out. Like,
right.
Because, you know, even a hey, how are you could fucking go a long way.
Yeah,
right. Facts.
I heard that.
Yeah, man. All right, man. We about an hour and 20 right here.
Oh shit!
We'll do
flew.
We gotta do like an update episode.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, you come through and shit. Yeah, for sure, bro. Stay in touch and shit
for the people. I'm sure they're gonna want to know about that.
Hell yeah, absolutely, bro.
Great.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, dog.
That's what it is, partner.
Dad knows best.
Yeah,
and we here for you, dog. All right.
We here, bro. We listening. Before
we take off, please subscribe, like the video, comment, share with your friends, and see you guys in the next one.
Hell
Later.
Yeah. Peace. That's what it is, partner. We out.
Fucking jeez.
We out here, bro.
You just wear the headphones off now. You know what I mean? Bro, that was fucking dope ass episode.
Yeah, man. Hey, it always feels better, man. Even like me when I come over.